Hello everybody and welcome back to another video of Nice and Cubes, a place where you can learn all sorts of tips and tricks with chess and Rubik's Cubes. Today's the fourth episode of the series Road to 2000, where I'll be playing one game of 10-minute rapid chess per video and hopefully win and try and get a rating of 2000. Stay tuned to the end for the announcement that I have. It's a big... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Abort. Yes, I know it's like okay, let me just get it to 10 minutes. Sorry about that. Here we go. My rating is 1538 right now, but you probably already know that if you watched the first two episodes. If you didn't watch the first two episodes, I recommend that you go back and watch them. Let's go there. Defend it with my pawn. I'm gonna try and take over the center here. Or Ukraine, oh my gosh. This is kind of getting silly. It's just a big war with Ukraine. I don't see the big E in it. Let's develop my queen and simultaneously protect the knight. And there we go. So what this is going to turn out to be is a queen trade, or he just moves his queen to d6. He chose to make the queen trade. And now I have the bishop pair, but I do have this isolated d pawn, which I don't like. The castle. Yeah, see, that's what I don't like about the d pawn. Okay, let's pin the knight. I'll have to get rid of my bishop pair. Okay, I don't get what that's supposed to do. It's just a one-move attack. And now I'm gonna have to figure out how to get my d pawn back. I did like that. I am kind of glad that it got traded. Okay, there's nothing here for him. Yeah, he can give a check. That doesn't do anything. Great, he gets a bishop. I'm gonna put this rook on e1. And then I'm going to try and get my knight to here, not just to attack this pawn, but to first I'm going to move here, then I'm going to get here, so that he can't, so that it like blocks off the square. I'll have to make a few extra moves if he wants to get to the e-file with one of his rooks. That did look tasty right there to just go there, but he had a fork. What else looks tasty? Well. I'm probably gonna open up my king inside a little more just to give my king some air. Don't want any back rank mates through the E and C files or even the D file because fight continues over this D pawn. Okay, he did that. I'm gonna go. Let's go. Here. Continuing with my plan to give the king air. And I'm just kind of I'm trying to make a passed pawn here. Get this pawn. This pawn will soon fall, and this pawn will be gone soon enough. He's probably wondering why I'm not. Oh, he has a fork right here. Let's defend with the rook. I'll kick out his knight with g3. Except he has that. Kick his knight out. We can trade knights. I'll end up losing a pawn again, though. But I do have this passed Z pawn, which I like. That'll become an important asset. I am so glad this game is taking longer than all the other games because the first 3 games were like that was trash. Not very good content there. He's pondering over whether he should trade the knights or not. I would because he wins a pawn. But apparently he has different things in mind. Okay, my knight's sort of in a not great position. I want to trade off his knight. I don't like that his knight can... his knight is way more active and powerful than mine right now. And also, just remove an attacker. My king can get to my pawn easier, so it can defend. His king is stuck behind there. I want to trade off pieces. Don't know what that did. Because I can do that. It's protecting this pawn. Yes, he can go here, trade the rooks, but this pawn is defended. This pawn will be defended because I'll go to king to h3. I'm not afraid of this rook. I'm not afraid of rook to e2 by either rook. I'm just going to push my passed pawn up the board. I'm gonna gain some time. Okay, this pawn is gone. That's lost. But I am threatening these two pawns because if his king moves here, then this pawn is wide open. So is this pawn. I'll probably take this pawn first just to, because these two pawns are very powerful. In fact, I'm just going to take the pawn right now because I couldn't move this pawn forward because then he's gonna go king to e6, and that's gonna be like that's gonna be the same thing. And now I've got two connected passed pawns, which I can push up the board. Sorry, my throat's a bit unclear. Shoot. Shoot. He's got mate in a couple moves if I just keep pushing the pawn up. Push the pawn up, check, move, checkmate. I'm gonna get my king out of there. I don't want to get mated. I really don't want to. That'd be horrible if that happened. Yeah. Yeah. Just wait for him to move. I'm not in too great of a position right now, unfortunately, because I've got I'm up a pawn, yes, but I'm worried about this and then his rook. Because playing the right moves, he can win this pawn. Uh, yeah, so now we're even. I'll actually just snag that pawn right there. Okay, I'm winning now. I've got the extra pawn that's 3 squares away from promoting. His king is too far away. Yes, just give me a lot of time. I'm gonna have to abandon this pawn. This pawn is so close to promoting. Of course, he moves his king. Okay. And now... yeah, he's gone. I'm gonna try and do whatever. He'll run out of checks. And then I'll start checking him. Let's see, where can I find... Where's like mate in a few moves? I'm trying to find the quickest mate here. Maybe check. Keep him from escaping off the H file. I can't check here. Well, I have no checks with the queen. That is so ironic. Most powerful piece on the board, and it's got no checks. Okay. Let's get some tempo. Not that I need them. Keep him from escaping up here. Just only move. Oh, yeah, you can move there. Never mind. Ah, here. That took way too long to find that mate, actually. Okay, we're at 1545 rating. And, yeah. So, at the beginning of this video, I promised that there was going to be an announcement, and this announcement is too short to make a separate video about it, so I'm going to just put it in here in this video. So a lot of you guys, a lot of my viewers, you guys know that I make chess and Rubik's Cube videos. Unfortunately, that's going to end the Rubik's Cubes part. When I made this channel, I thought I wouldn't have enough content if I just chose one, like chess or Rubik's Cube. So I did both because they're like my favorite things to do. But it turns out like I don't know. I don't have anything else to teach you guys about Rubik's Cubes. I'm not going to delete the Rubik's Cube videos. You guys can still watch those, but I'm not going to make any more. This is just going to be chess from now on. Yeah, that's basically that's it. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like and subscribe. Comment down below how much you like this video. If you did, you don't have to do any of that stuff. If you didn't like this video, I'm not forcing you guys. Yeah.